right now. Ralph, wow, just these guys just completely mowing them down in the mid right there, and only one left alive. That's Wotip. And he's going to be over by the quad box right now. Sees Pablo there. He's going to get the Deagle wallbang headshot right onto Pablo there. So it's still a 1 versus 4. Going to be pretty tough. 15 coming up from the bridge right there. Didn't manage to really land any shots into him, though. Still a 1-on-4. Takes down Mavlov around the corner there. Sees Ralph in the back of sight. They're going to try to pinch him in here in between these boxes. He needs to aggress Ralph first, but Ralph's going to finish him off with the headshot, and that's going to be tied up 1-1.
I had this chill about him going off and clutching that. I had a feeling that he had the opportunity to do it. And
He was looking good.
Looking really good there for a minute. But yeah, this is exactly what we expect, from the offensive side of Mexico. I mean, that whole transaction that happened over middle after the first 30 seconds of just nothing but nade spam, they smoked out every single hall and just push their way right through and see if they can get into close quarters fight, and that's exactly what the case was over the middle, all the way in the shadow spot, and that was, just a complete takeover for Instinct. We're seeing it again here, all the way through the L turn to the backside of A, all the way up to the middle again. It's just a huge advantage, 3-on-1 now.
Yeah, 3-on-1, all left up to Logic right now. He's sitting inside of the A site. I don't know if they're aware that he is right inside of there, but he's actually gotten into the hut now. But it looks like Instinct is actually going to go ahead and take this into the B site right now.
Very smart rotate.
Yeah, they put the smoke out, and now they've just rotated around. 15 was over by that quad box, but he gets himself in towards the site here. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be very tough. B site can be very tricky to retake because there's many different areas people can be hiding, and there's one of them, 15 over by that back alley side, and of course that classic little peek spot there through the crack, and Jaime gets him with the headshot there. So it's going to be 2-1 right now. Instinct starting off pretty decent here on this Blacklist side.
Yeah, the thing to keep in mind, anyone who happens to be watching, is the smart thing that they did there after they got the bomb planted, especially in B set, you have all 4 or 5 different spots where you can play off nothing but sound. And you can play off just, let's peek at the same time and get a crossfire going on. They did exactly that. I mean, obviously the peek box is in the back of B site, right by the actual plant itself is a good normal spot, but we had that, Logic and all of them hanging out by that pickle spot too was absolutely brilliant. This time though, everything happening over by A.
Mav did get a good pick coming into sight right now. Pablo and Ralph trying to work into the A site as well. They get a couple, but Michael and Wisdom, 15 getting a jumping headshot onto Wisdom. So it's going to be a 1-on-1 right now, I believe, as 15's trying to take on Michael right now. He does flash over. He's going to be able to push him. 15 very lit right now, just starting to spray, trying to get anything onto Michael that he can. Coming around the left side, and he's going to finish him off with the AK. So almost a good round there from 15, but Michael doing good of clutching that one. And that 1v1, so now it's going to be 2-2, tied up on this first half.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you need if you're playing defense. You need a round where you're tested and you can comply with, holding everything off, and that was exactly what happened that last time through. We haven't seen a lot of good this rotation and just composure being held in those initial rushes in the bomb sites, but that's exactly what they need if you're rooting over there for Gamebox on defense right now.
You have this round. It's like Mavalov trying to work in towards this alley side once again.
Yeah, this is probably the slowest we've seen the defense play this time through. Opting to let the middle stay open and just play back through mostly the spawn and the water areas. Good overnades, though, and lots of flashes and smokes, able to, keep this middle completely composed for the offensive side for Instinct, but not really any flinching happening on the side for Gamebox. They're able to hold their spots and feel pretty comfortable about it.
Yeah, they're sitting at a 4-on-4 right now. Mav did get killed into the ace inside of the A site, but some nades took down Wisdom. So we're going to see things all even right here. Playing very slow. Looks like they're trying to burst out of this quad box area. Ralph comes out of water. It looks like he's going to pick up 2, but Michael will take down Pablo. But Logic getting 1 as well, and it's going to be all left up to Logic. Taking down Ralph. That's a 2K for him right here. It's a 1-on-1 versus Jaime. We'll see if he can clutch this round right now.
He has no idea where Jaime is. He's absolutely no clue. I'm not even sure if he knows the bomb has been dropped, but he maybe sees him now or at least heard something. No, I don't think he has any idea where Jaime is.
I think he has the idea now that Jaime started to shoot at him. He did miss the shots, though, so it's going to come down to these 2 guys right here. Jaime was able to pick up that bomb, gets a flash off, only just to delay him for a little bit.
Really smart flash.
I think he's going to be able... Does get that bomb down on the B site, so it's just going to come down to this 1v1 gunfight right here. Logic peeking back out, trying to take down Jaime. Still very tight here. He does have a bit of an HP advantage, Logic does. Still coming in, trying to get him. He's going to have to land this crack shot here, as Jaime's probably going to try for that as well. He's coming around, making him peek. He's, oh my goodness,
What
Jaime
smart play.
playing very, very smart right here, making him aggress. And wow, he's just wasting so
Brilliant.
much time with it. He's going to try and get a bit of a diffuse on it. He fakes it, though, waits for Jaime, and Jaime's going to come in and just pop his head off with that M4 right there. What a well-played round by Jaime.
I mean, this is one aspect of Search and Destroy that makes or breaks how just game aware you are.
Yeah.
The fact that you have the distance, you have the obstacles in between, and the initial face-off in that bomb site. Use all that to your advantage. You know eventually the bomb's going to tick down to a low enough spot where he has to get aggressive. You have to get aggressive to get into that bomb site. And absolutely brilliant play to just completely, cat and mouse him. That's brilliant on Jaime's part. My hat's off to him. That's exactly how you play that situation. Done absolutely brilliantly.
Right now, Michael has taken down Mav right at the beginning of this round here, and Wotip takes down Ralph, so now they're down 3 right now. Instinct is, but Jaime gets a wallbang headshot onto Logic, so 2-on-3 it is. Very doable round for them right now. They have the bomb in hand as well. But, wow, Wotip waiting over there by quad box. Wotip getting another one, taking down Jaime in 15. I believe that was a 3 or 4K on the round, 3K on the round for him. So that'll be 3-3, all tied up, but it's an even score line. But right now, I think Instinct really has the upper hand because they have those 3 rounds on the offensive side.
Offensive side. That's so huge. But I mean, this looks like it's gonna be a quick round. But Wotip with this scope has been incredible. But now A-Side is getting absolutely overhauled, and that's a quick round. Absolutely brilliant play by Mavilov coming up through the middle through that water area, able to get a nade kill, and then immediately gets Moem down with the M4. But, I mean, is this surprising you how well Wotip is doing right now with this scope? He's 9-6.
I mean, he was always a guy back when I played that was noted for his sniper play, and, I'm not surprised to see him doing the same today with it. I mean, the guy, he's always been good with the sniper, and, he's very dynamite with that, so it's good to see him on that and really helping his team out with it. As now we see Ralph just hanging out in alley with the bomb. Looks like these guys are going to try and work something on this A site. Mav has worked his way and gets that opening frag onto Wisdom. Ralph gets one as well, but Mo is going to pick up 2 onto Ralph and Mav, so it's going to be 2 down for Instinct right now. Jaime and Pablo coming to the rescue to finish off those guys inside of the A site, so it's going to be all left up to Wotip right now in a 1 versus 3. If that smoke clears and he has that scope, he does. He might be able to get some picks and open up this site, but once they know that he's peeking from there, they will not give him that line of sight. So we'll see what he does coming in. Misses that first shot on a 15. And now it's going to be rather difficult for him to get some room. But Pablo coming in, and he is going to finish him off in that close quarters battle there. So another round over to Instinct. It's 5-3. We have one more round here in the half.
Yeah, if you're GameFox, you have to do a better job there at A-Site. I mean, I think Wisdom and Logic did all they could to hold off that initial push, but Moem down was hiding in a smoke. We saw this with 54 in the last matchup where he was completely unseen. Everyone was directly in front of him. He was able to get 2, but I think he let his nerves get to him a little bit and just started spraying at the end and not able to finish off the 3rd. And Michael with a really slow rotate, not able to help out Moem down at all. I feel like defensively, that's a spot where GameFox needs to make sure that they're staying composed and not let just the situation, flip them out a little bit.
Sometimes those easy kills are just some of the hardest to get.
It's weird how that works.
Yeah, it's when nobody's looking at you because it's you expect somebody to look at you. It makes it, I don't know, it's just a mental thing. But right now we have the bomb is sitting in mid. They've played pretty slow so far. Not really too much going down. Mav was down by Sewers. He's down there with Ralph. I think Jaime is there too. He is. So they have 3 down in Sewers, and Pablo and 15 both sitting up in the upper mid area here. So I think we're going to see these guys burst out of Sewers here in just a second, where Mav is going to lead that push as they start to come out right now. Mo is waiting for the Moem down, gets 1, and Wotip getting 2 there, actually just denying them entrance. But 15 and Pablo and Jaime actually did pick up some frags as well, so going to have a 2-on-2 as the bomb gets planted on that side. 15 gets taken down, but Pablo taking down Logic through the crack with the op right now. It's going to be a 1-on-1. We'll see if he can do this. Oh my goodness, he clutches it for Instinct, taking down Wisdom as well. Great play from Pablo, and that will be the half right there. 6-3 for Instinct. Wow, that was very well played from them. A great clutch from Pablo at the end, and they have a very good lead going into the second half, playing on the easier side.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely crucial. I mean, there's not enough words that we can find in the English dictionary to express how important that is. I mean, but just absolutely huge play. I mean, Wotip opened up this game from the bat and said, hey, if you're going to doubt the way that I scope on this map, let me just take the first 3 rounds and poop on you a little bit.
Yeah, we'll take a look at a replay here. Speaking of some good plays, and right here is the man Pablo pulling off that last round right there, picking up the AWP, getting this ridiculous crack shot here. This is to win the half for them right here. We're sitting at 5-3 as he's just coming through and sees Wisdom coming in and just takes him out. Very, very well played to give his team a pretty good lead here coming into the second half.
Yeah, I mean, he caught Wisdom with his pants down a little bit there. He was trying to throw a flash at his feet and just didn't end up the way he'd like. So jumping back in now, we're going to be the second half. And it's going to be now GameVox on offense. So they're going to have to definitely control the pace of this game. But, I mean, at the moment, they have a lot of work ahead of them.
They're going to have one heck of an offense, or this is going to be pretty quick here. But right now, Wisdom has gotten 2 frags on the Pablo and Ralph. So right now, wow, actually, GameVox looking very good here coming into this site. It's a 1-on-2 right now. Jaime trying to get them, but can't. That's going to be around there. Over to GameVox, but I believe we have an update from Kyle, our field reporter here. Kyle.
Hey guys, just want to give you a quick update once again. Previous match we had 2K9 and MSX, which was off stream, where we had 2K9 coming out strong with a 10-6 win over MSX, which moved them on to play Instinct here now. And after a very close first half, 2K9 just came out on top, and I talked with Logic real quick, and he felt very confident about going into this matchup now against Instinct after that good win over MSX. So back to you guys.
Kyle for that field reporting there on some of the other matches. But back into this round right now, we have, it looks like, GameVox, who's staying pretty strong so far. They won that first round, and right now they have a man advantage. It's Ralph versus Maveloff right now. Or, excuse me, Ralph and Maveloff, but Mav gets taken down by Logic, so it's all on Ralph right now in a 1 versus 3. 2 players are very hurt. Oh, my goodness. He takes down 2 of them. Just couldn't get the last shot onto Wisdom. Almost a wicked round there from Ralph, but 2-0 for GameVox.
Yeah, I mean, if you're GameVox, you have to feel pretty strong right now. I mean, you're within 1 round of tying this up. It's 5-6 at the moment in total rounds. I mean, this is exactly what you want to see, this control, this diligence, and this discipline to just completely overhaul this offensive side on Mexico. Again, like we said, it's so tough. And so far, they haven't had to plant the bomb. I mean, they've gotten all of their kills in the field. So definitely a note for, Instinct to have. Like, well, let's make them get in and plant if we have to, if this is going to keep being the case. So definitely something to think about. I mean, if you're GameVox, though, you have to keep putting the pressure on.
Yeah, and, we said that they needed a dynamite second half on the offensive side, and so far, they've been playing to that tune, but see if they can keep it going, though, because Instinct is very resilient in past tournaments and things. But, wow, Wotip's going to start off that round by getting a big headshot right onto Jaime with that sniper rifle. And Wotip has been making quite a difference in this game, and he takes down 15 as well with that sniper rifle, just opening up this A site right now. Maveloff finally finishes off Michael there, and Wotip still trying to get a guy over in the alleyway there, but Mav picking up 2. Now we have GameVox, who has control of the A site, but they don't have the bomb right now. I think it's still back over by Alley. Pablo gets 1. The bomb is in Alley, and Wotip's going to go in for that. It's a 1-on-2 right now. We'll see where Maveloff's at. He's trying to find Wisdom and Wotip right now, but he's very hurt. He takes 1 shot. Somebody breathes on him, and somebody decided to breathe a bullet onto his head there. That was Wisdom, so that's going to be the round. Over to GameVox. Man, 3-0.
6-6 now. I mean, this is exactly what you want. Now they've proven that not only can we just take you guys out in the middle side of the map, but we can also get into a bomb site and control too. This is huge, though. Maveloff getting the first 2 picks, and Ralph actually shutting down a quick push from Wisdom in the middle. Makes it a 5-on-2. This is where it's going to be the true test. What can GameVox do to open this up for them and give themselves a chance? Hiding in this back corner, probably not the best spot for them at the moment.
No.
But, I mean, you never know. Did we just smoke? Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. He was just spraying in through the smoke and took out 15. Hey, man, take him where you can get him. But that was pretty interesting right there. But regardless, it's still a 2-on-4. It's going to be a pretty tall order.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is you have Wotip with full HP. Michael's sitting, what, close to about 30 or so. Yeah, 36. I mean, he's going to need to make sure every single point of HP is used wisely. I mean, you're going up against a pretty much full HP instinct side. I mean, Avalov and Jaime are a little bit under 50, but I mean, Ralph and Pablo above and on